before you commit that crime, pay attention to what you got to go to prison and deal with. And that's facts. Tap in. What's up, Jordan Downs? Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all tuned in to Grape Street TV, and today we gonna hop in this reaction. We gonna talk about, how things going in prison, as far as politics and them passing out condoms to inmates. It's like an insult and disrespect for people, that's
this
normal.
OG call.
But, if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, then that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'ma bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in. I got y'all attention. We finna break this reaction down to the very last compound. So, we gonna zero in on this clip. And then we gonna zero back in and break it down to the very last compound. Y'all already know the deal, man. Tap in.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I feel good. Now, let me holler at y'all real quick though. See those condoms right there? Those are condoms they got up in here. Condom dispenser. All of California prisons have condom dispensers. Every building. They want us to turn gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I told y'all once before, respect the rainbow community.
Now y'all see, like I say, do that tough guy stuff on the streets and act like you don't care about your freedom. And they gonna place you in prison, and that's how they gonna teach you. You hear what old boy said? They got condom dispensaries. How disrespectful is that? And first and foremost, I wanna say salute to the Hoovers, cause this came from, they area. But the dude is in prison, and you see, like I say, he's like, they got condom dispensaries. They trying to make us turn gay. He like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, to be honest, no disrespect to the gay community, but that's highly disrespectful for y'all to have these men in prison and you're passing out condoms, basically promoting, safe sex. And that's facts. And you see how I always bring to the table that's a lot of weak-minded, men and young men in the gang culture, and they put those boys and those dudes in those type of cells, and they got a condom dispensary. So, that leaves probably a weak-minded man for that type of activity to cross his mind. They got condoms in there. And it's crazy, like me, myself, like, you try to give me some condoms in prison, I'm going to the hole. I'm going up. And that's facts. But to keep it all the way G with you across the board, it's a lot of dudes that go to prison and they participate in those type of activities. And then they come back to the streets with their chest poked out like they ain't never did no type of activity like that. Go home to their girl. You got dudes bringing that type of disease, like AIDS and STDs from prison to their girl, Imagine a dude getting out his first date, taking this girl down. He give her an STD. You haven't even been home, so you had to catch it from jail. But at the end of the day, it might be safe for a lot of these dudes that's doing that and coming home to these females. Because that's facts. They got all kind of weird diseases. And, these dudes are running around in there playing these little games. And a lot of dudes be in there, like, I be skeptical when I look at dudes and they be getting their hair braided by punks. That's facts. Like, people be extra out on the streets, but they do the unbelievable when they locked up in prison. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of concerned and worried about, the culture. Like far as them feeling comfortable enough to get online while they in jail in the cell and, give us a review about they got condoms in their cell. Basically, they got condom dispensaries. So how did you get the condoms? Did you go pick it up or did you let them hand it to you? Should no man be comfortable receiving condoms inside of a jail where you're in jail with all males? But that's how messed up the culture is right now. So while you running around here on the streets committing those crimes, and jail already tell you what to do, lock you in the cell, tell you when you can come out, tell you when it's child time, and now you want people giving you condoms and telling you to have safe sex in prison. This is the time when y'all need to be paying attention. Like how I tell y'all, the system finds ways to break the culture down. This is one of their tactics right here. So they pull them out and throw condoms into the prisons, into the jail systems. And they mess the culture up because they know they got a lot of weak-minded people in jail. And some people can't do all that time without, getting some pleasure. And some people, they like vicarious. You know what I mean? They probably in there Peter gauging in the shower. Like things like that. So you gotta pay attention, man. The gang culture is over. It's trash. There's nothing in it. And it's nothing good set up for us. At the end, like I always say, it's either death or a wheelchair, or you're gonna be sitting in prison, or you just gonna be somewhere stuck off drugs, doped out, sleeping on the curb. And that's big facts. So, if you a young dude out there and you thinking about joining the gang culture, don't do it. And for the ones that got some sense in their mind, this is your time to get up out of it, and go do something right with your life. Because you could have been in there for life. No telling all the things that you did in your life. And, and all the prison bids you got through, you shouldn't even be wanting to go back. How they got the prison system set up now. They putting most of the PC people on the GP yard. So now you in jail with snitches, rapists, and all that, and you got to deal with it. So if you want to set yourself up for failure, or if you like that, and you want people to, hand you condoms while you in a facility full of males, then, do what you do. I guess that's for you. But other than that, the gang culture is trash. It's over with. And don't, participate in it. Do something right. So if you ain't hit that like or that subscribe button yet, then that's what you need to be doing. But if not, y'all already know the deal with me, man. I'm gonna bust y'all across y'all head with some knowledge every time, man, straight up. And make sure y'all hit that bell for all notifications. So when I drop these reactions right here, they pop up on your timeline like the chicken pox. Boop, 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 boop. Y'all already know the deal with me, man. Listen, tap in, and be no mark.